What is Binance doing with it? Kaspa. Will we see the Binance listing soon? The signs are becoming clearer, and Binance is increasingly taking steps towards Kaspa. New updates, new events, and everything about Kaspa. Welcome to the Crypto Owl. Of course, we will take a look at Kaspa right away, and I will say as an update that there are the new Kaspa Tangent cards. They look very stylish. We'll get to that shortly. Let's take a look at the Kaspa chart, and it still doesn't look great, even though the news or what one reads and hears is actually quite positive. Also, because Binance is currently making this big move towards Kaspa, we saw 17.8 cents on November 19th. Since then, it has been drifting down. There are still major accusations that exchanges are selling off heavily here. Especially with Maxi, it is very noticeable. As many report, if you follow the whole thing a bit on X or on Twitter, you can see that there are many who claim there is an extremely large sell wall, and they also claim that it is being controlled by Maxi, but also at other exchanges. However, the accusation against Maxi is simply the loudest. One should be curious to see how this all unfolds. In any case, Kraken listing has not had such a drastic effect. Many actually expected much more. At the moment when Kaspa was listed by Kraken, many said that this is the moment when it will go up. Yes, it went up briefly, but then back down again. So it's more of a sell the news event, meaning that one said beforehand, we buy the announcement and then sell the event. The news sell the news event. Unfortunately, since then, not much has happened in the chart, which is very unfortunate, even though they were also on the move again, namely at the Australian Crypto Conference. They were on the move and were able to make great contacts again, as they say, and were also represented on stage. However, unfortunately, this has not had a significant impact on the Kaspa chart, where many have said that perhaps one could score some points with this event, especially at a time when the crypto market is booming and Bitcoin is on everyone's lips. Unfortunately, that has not been the case, but let's hope that with new events and new exchange listings, possibly Binance, which we will get to shortly, the price will rise again. A quick note, the Tangem cards are no longer the black ones, but now, as many have wished, in this stylish green. I think they are very nice. I got to see them a few days ago and they are now available for sale. Plus there is a 20% discount until December 2nd, so it's worth grabbing them now. I can tell you, I also placed an order. It was larger than I thought, but you take the 20% discount. Yes, of course, you also pay taxes on it. 4% is electronics, but with the 20%, the tax is also a bit lower. With the code CryptoYule, you get 20% off until December 2nd. Feel free to check it out and buy this new Kaspa wallet. There are a total of 3,000 pieces. The special thing this time is that they have already been minted, meaning they are ready for sale and do not need to be pre-ordered here, as is often the case. And right now with the 20%, I keep hearing, hey, isn't there a way I can order a Kaspa wallet? Maybe a green one, maybe a dark one, maybe even one of the older ones, or perhaps something else from the Tangem wallets that are available as partners. Isn't there a way? And yes, I can tell you there is a way, namely this link, which I will also include in the video description. Right now, with the 20%, it's definitely worth it. You can get all of them here separately. The Bitcoin wallet, the new Kaspa wallet. I don't know what the Tangem gift is. I don't know. That's brand new here in the shop, or one of the others, for example. You can simply order the ring here as well. You can order all of this together, add to cart, and then you have this shop icon up here, as you know. There you have your shopping cart, then you can easily pay here. All the cards that have ever existed or still in stock are included. Also the summer edition, the Kaspa in black. So we see here that everything available is in stock, of course. You can just shop as you like and get a 20% discount with the code CryptoYule. A special feature of this shop is that you can order everything here, and if there is one that is still in pre-order, meaning it still needs to be printed or manufactured, your entire order will be held until that other card is also ready. Because if you place an order with different Tangems 2001, then this will be shipped completely with all of them that are in this shopping cart. If one is not yet manufactured or not yet ready for shipment, then unfortunately you will have to wait until it is shipped. Therefore, the note is, when you order, check which ones are currently available. One of Kaspa's main goals is also the topic of 100 blocks per S, and this topic is taking more and more shape. And there are statements from Jonathan himself saying that he will do the whole thing with proof of work. Who is ready for it, or who is participating? And that could be extremely exciting in the future. It would look like this. At 100 blocks per second come into this Kaspa BlockDAG. And of course, transactions can also be processed here. Here there is even a visual indicator of 250 blocks per second in 2001. That would of course be extremely impressive, but even just these 100 blocks are already innovation. Absolutely. If Kaspa implements this, it could become extremely exciting for the future, and you can aim for mass adoption here, you can aim for mass transactions here, because just look at how many blocks come in per second and how many transactions can be processed. A MasterCard could run on Kaspa, that's insane. So the fees are low, the transactions are incredibly fast, and with this innovation of 100 blocks per second as an example, that would be really impressive. Here, even 92 blocks per second. So it's not even at full power with 100. So we see that a lot can happen in the near future. And Kaspa is taking completely new paths as a proof of work mechanism, which is also very interesting because we don't necessarily associate proof of work with speed as we know it from Bitcoin. It's coded in a way that it doesn't have to be fast. It is more focused on centralization. Kaspa, however, has placed its focus on decentralization with its many miners, which happens automatically with the community when a network behaves profitably and the miners can also earn from transactions. At the end of the day, the network continues to expand, new projects are added, new connections, meaning new exchange connections, and new improvements to the blockchain in the form of smart contracts that are also expected to come in the future. Direct smart contracts, not like the current KFC20, which is just the first status or the first mode of these smart contracts on the Kaspa blockchain. Not much advertising, but if you're still looking for a crypto exchange, take a look at CoinEx. You can easily and simply deposit your euros as well as other currencies into USDT, for example, using the simplest methods. You can easily swap with their normal swap function among over 1,000 listed cryptocurrencies. At the same time, you can engage in spot trading, for example. You can buy craftwork, place a limit or market order, and at the same time, you can also do futures trading, normally with copy trading. Additionally, there is an exclusive bonus for new users. Check out CoinEx, and with the link in the video description, you also get cashback. Let's get to the main topic of the video after all the advertising and the information you have already received. Binance is increasingly moving towards Kaspa, which is clearly evident here. And we have on November 16th. This announcement was seen, namely that US and Binance is launching the Kaspa EO futures. This means you can already go long and short on the Kaspa price at Binance, and that with leverage. This is already possible at Binance through Binance Futures, no problem at all. But we see that there is still no spot trading. And here is the first comment. List spot first, WTF. And I see it the same way. Why list the futures first but not the spot? And that is really very mysterious, and I also believe that the chart reacted to it. The futures went live on the 17th, on the 18th. We saw the big green candle. Maybe many people went long on Binance. Then the cracking listing happened, and after that, the price broke down. So possibly the futures at Binance were also wiped out here. The topic of listing new futures but no spot is indeed very strange, but it is definitely a step towards Kaspa. One must say at this point. Another announcement that came today was indeed also exciting. There is now a bonus for the Kaspa mining pool at Binance. Yes, it's no joke. If you join this Kaspa Binance mining pool, you will receive an extra bonus of a total of TAs that will be added to this mining pool. You can mine Kaspa in this mining pool, meaning you can join this pool and then receive rewards. One says it is really mining, the other says in the end you are just staking your coins, or you support the whole thing here and receive a small bonus. For this Kaspa Binance mining pool, there is now this extra bonus. So this pool is active almost all the time, but now there is additionally an extra bonus. That means if you are a Binance customer and you are actively mining here, or if you participate in this mining pool, then there is now an extra bonus. Yes, but this is still not what we all actually want, namely the spot listing at Kaspa. I am very curious if we will see that in the near future. Of course, we don't know, only Binance knows, but one strongly assumes that this is already a significant step that Binance has actually taken towards Kaspa. Futures list mining pool with a bonus. The post came from the Kaspa Eco Foundation, so I can well imagine that. They might be partly behind it, but it's no problem if they issue the bonus. But overall, Binance supports this whole thing and allows this bonus at all. And that actually means that Binance also has an interest in Kaspa, or rather an interest in having the volume that Kaspa brings, maybe not the volume from 2 months ago, but it is still volume that is traded daily with Kaspa. to maintain further volume on its own exchange. There may also be new registrations again, because of course Kaspa has only been listed on other exchanges so far, but the topic of new registration at Binance, the largest exchange in the world, is, I believe, quite a topic. I don't think they are still speculating on getting new registrations, but they are happy to take the volume. That's why I don't understand why the spot listing isn't already there. For me, the only explanation would be that they might have technical problems introducing Kaspa relatively simply, which would be quite strange for the largest exchange in the world, probably even with the most technical staff. It remains exciting regarding the topic of Kaspa and Binance. Feel free to write in the comments what you think about the topic of Binance Kaspa and generally about the current Kaspa chart. Is there still potential in 2024 if Bitcoin perhaps reaches its peak? Will the altcoins follow, and can Kaspa benefit from that, or will we see a surprising listing at perhaps major exchanges? Let's also think about OKX, Coinbase, and of course the Binance spot listing, which is still missing and could potentially drive the price. Events in 2024, I believe. We can now say that a more reflective time is coming and events will occur less frequently, but in the new year, Kaspa will also present itself at events again and likely convince or engage new people. In this sense, I thank you for watching and see you in the next video.